Horse and Hound Novice and Sharbecky number 1 now into $2 for Tom Zavelis. 4 Hopes Fantasy, Bill Elson, $4.20. 7 T Noble, Christina Appap, $5.80. Green light for the first. And away they go, and Sharbecky began brilliantly. Straight out to the lead from Rose Reward and Hope's Fantasy. Wider out came T Noble and then Fred Seeley. Delay in transit, Brother Superior and Magic Bessie the last one. Down the back they go, and have a look at this leader. Sharbecky bounded 10 clear. Hope's Fantasy second. Another 8 or 10 to Rose Reward third. And then came Brother Superior, T Noble dropping out of it. And further back was Fred Seeley and Delay in transit, but it's a one-act affair. Sharbecky's well clear. Could be a real night for favourites here tonight. Here's the first one home. Sharbecky by 7. Hope's Fantasy second. Rose Reward third. Brother Superior clocked in fourth. A goodly margin then to Fred Seeley. And they were followed by Delay in transit, Magic Bessie, and T Noble dropped out to be last. 1 Sharbecky. One might assume it's a combination of a Sharon and a Becky in the names, the Christian names. Put it together and you get Sharbecky. 190 and 130, and you get a very impressive winner. Wow, look at that time, 29.95. Well, Chairman of Stewards Zach Bryson phoned me about 15 minutes ago to say the track's good and they're leaving it at that, but he felt it was on the worst side of good, maybe about 2/10 in it. Tomorrow we go to Ipswich for a twilight, 10 up there. And a non-tab at Ipswich on Saturday night. That's a 10 event card as well. Green light's on. Set to go for an open race. Off now. Barella Catherine began fast with Red Rum and Semiurna coming down the outside right into the picture. Up to the first turn they go. And Semiurna working hard, crosses over. Got away by a length and a half on Barella Catherine, followed by Lucky Azelle. Storm to victory, Thunder Rocks. Getting well back is Swap, and then Red Rum, who drifted back to second last, and Spencer George the last one. But Semiurna doing it well on the turn. Booted right away from Lucky Azelle, followed by Storm to victory. But the 48-hour backup from Lismore on Tuesday's no problem. Semiurna's going to walk in. Semiurna very, very easily. Lucky Azelle second, Thunder Rocks third, Storm to victory fourth, and then came Barella Catherine. They were followed by Spencer George, Red Rum, and Swap in about 30 and 10. Overcame a checkered path to win that big race at Lismore on Tuesday night, but no checkered passage tonight. Just burnt them off by the first turn and never looked in doubt. 30 and 16 the time. Port Macquarie area to live. He'll still be seen doing some journalistic duties, but it's his farewell from Albion Park tonight. We wish him well. 390 number 7, which is 7 straight. It's the trainer's jackpot dog for $105 for Jeff Cumming. Green light. Good little field this. Set. Away. Ellie's Flash pinged out of the one box and went straight out to the early lead. Or Apache Kitten got into trouble. Coming up to second was 7 straight. Followed there by Rose to Size, Runaway Rocket, Fashion Guru, then Apache Kitten. From Jumper leads and Never Tell sees the entire pack. Down the back they go. Ellie's Flash out by 2. 7 straight eating up the ground coming to second. Followed by Runaway Rocket. And they're clear then of Rose to Size, and further back was Fashion Guru. Near the turn, Ellie's Flash still in front by about a length and a half on 7 straight and Runaway Rocket, and that's your ball game. Ellie's Flash with a good kick up the straight will win the David Brash Appreciation. Ellie's Flash from a photo between Runaway Rocket and 7 straight. Never Tell got home to run fourth, and then came behind these was Rose to Size from Jumper leads. Apache Kitten was always in trouble. Runaway Rocket one of the last turn. Not Runaway Rocket. Who else was it? So that's about it. 1 Ellie's Flash 530 and 170. 6 Runaway Rocket and 7 straight are in the minors. And then number 3, Never Tell, getting home late to run fourth. 4, Alan Makoto, 380. So spirited betting here in the dying moments as they prepare to load away. We've got 5 heats tonight, which means the 5 winners plus the 3 fastest second place getters will be in the 75,000 of the winner final next Thursday night. Garrard's Winter Cup, Heat 1. Won by some wonderful greyhounds over the years, here and previously at the Gabba. Green light. Racing, Glenn Gallen out brilliantly, nice and fresh. He's going to lead. Down the outside came Pharmacopoeia. Up to the first turn they go. And Pharmacopoeia taking the lead narrowly, but headed off by Alan Makoto. So Alan Makoto a length and a half, Glenn Gallen. Then came Intersplane Jet up to third. From Ben's House, Japelli. Pharmacopoeia dropped out, and Goldtown the last one. Glenn Gallen sped up on the inside of Alan Makoto and put the issue beyond doubt in one twinkling. The great Glenn Gallen, he's back in town, and look at him go. Glenn Gallen shot clear, 1 by 6. 7 maybe. Alan Makoto second, Japelli third, Then came either Innes Plain Jet, Ben's House or Gold Town, and Pharmacopoeia just behind those. What's he run? About 30 and 10. He's a super greyhound. Absolute super greyhound. You can't heap enough praise on him. 230 and 150. He led. The 8 and the 4 cut him off, but he shunted up and held his spot, Glengallen. Then he railed past Alan Makoto, who's a very, very good greyhound. Here a fortnight ago with Destiny Fireball from the same litter. 8 General Destiny. He's tumbling into $2.30 now on Tatsbet. Very nice second in the Traralgon Cup final last Friday night in Victoria. General Destiny. Another good heat. Green light. They're ready. Racing, Bogey Magic out fast with Tomac Bale and RG Lassen down the outsides. Premier Recall now. General Miss Destiny. You got back to nearly Larson is very wide. Down the back, Tomac Bale took the lead. Raced away by 3 to White Hornet, followed by Premier Recall. Getting between runners, Bogey Magic, and then RG Lassen, Mets Magic, and General Destiny's back at the tail as they come up towards the home turn, where Tomac Bale is flying along in front from White Hornet and Tomac Bale. Victoria. Tomac Bale by 2.5. Second went to White Hornet. Third's tight. Mets Magic or RG Lass. General Destiny behind those. He just never got across from his wide draw. That's hard to do at this level. Then Bogey Magic made to fly in Premier Recall about 30 and 3 the time. For Tomac Bale. This is the dog that trialled awful here last week, but the trainer said don't worry about that. He goes ordinary at any track first up. And he delivers after that, and he's certainly done that. 30 and 56 recorded by White Hornet and 30 and 59 by Alan Makoto. So this is race 6 of the Winter Carnival Cup, sponsored by Garrard's. Group 1 level, 520 metres, green lights on. Favourite out in the 7, Xylia Allen. Racing, she came out ordinary, Xylia Allen. Cole King burst to the lead, tackled by Clan Iran. Xylia Allen is going down the outside, but by G, she's the deepest runner and got hammered there by Clan Iran. Into the back, favourites in trouble. Cole King by 2. True to You is second, and then came As a Time, followed by Roselle Flash. And further back then came Xylia Allen, and Jetta's Girl got into strife as well. On the turn, Cole King out by 3. True to You trying ever so hard. Cole King, the front runner, going on powerfully, coming away. Cole King, a big winner. Second will be Xylia Allen, a nose in front of True to You, and then came Roselle Flash, followed by As a Time, Jetta's Girl, and Clan Iran got into strife and finished at the tail of the field. And well, how hard is it to qualify from a wide draw? Very hard, you'd have to say. Time about 30 and 10. Xylia Allen dwelt and then hunted up and was the widest runner going out of the straight. Then the 8 came out and gave it a decent old whack. Came off second best as it turned, Clan Iran. Xylia Allen might have got second here. Yeah, it's got up and run second with its strong finish. The 7, he's 340. Desali Bale at 410. No, Desali Bale into 230 now. 230, a late tote firmer, number 8. Is it Desali or Desali? I'm going to call it Desali. I'm going to go with Desali. Rolls off the tongue quite smoothly. 7, Frosty JJ, 430. Green light, heat 4, Garrard's Winter Carnival Cup. They're ready. Racing, and Yogi Blue pinged out and went straight to the lead from Poetic Mover. Here's Desali Bale trying to get across, and Frosty JJ's the widest runner, and he's out the back. Running out past the Catching Pen, and Yogi Blue by 2.5 on Poetic Mover. 2 lengths away, Desali Bale, and then came Freeman Thunder and Bellagio Lad. Long way back, Frosty JJ, Zipping Tess, and Leonard is back with those. Up front is Yogi Blue, Poetic Mover coming after it, and Desali Bale. Bellagio Lad is flying down the outside, but Poetic Mover took the lead. Poetic Mover has beaten Bellagio Lad. Third then went to Leonard. Fourth, not real sure. There's a whole clump of them there. Freeman Thunder, Frosty JJ and Yogi Blue. Desali Bale was back behind those in company with Leonard, and the outside boxes, they're just not featuring. Number 1, Poetic Mover for Ray Berman, $16 and $2.70. I might have got Leonard twice in the run on. I apologise for that. 4, Bellagio Lad second, $1.90. 5, Leonard third at $3.10. Hello, goodbye. The recent Queensland Derby winner, when I say recent, 2 months ago, $1.60 for Kel Greeno off the inside box, raced by Paul Galea, is Hello, Goodbye, $1.60. 6 Top Story at $5.70. 7 Far West Leader, $7.30. Last chance to qualify for the Group 1 final here next Thursday night. Green light is on. They're set. Racing, Hello Goodbye began brilliantly. Straight to the lead from Hanson Senor. Wider out came Top Story, putting itself into the picture from Far West Leader. Junior Hornet, Pearl Zarzinger and Cakes and Pies to the back, and Hello Goodbye by 2. Top Stories tried to make ground after it. 3 away came Hanson Senor, then came Junior Hornet. Further back, Pearl Zarzinger, then Far West Leader and Cakes and Pies, but on the turn it's all Hello Goodbye. Moved nicely out in front of Top Story, who's trying ever so hard, but Hello Goodbye raced away. Hello Goodbye by 3.5 to Top Story. Third was Junior Hornet, fourth in Far West Leader. Behind these then came Cakes and Pies, Hanson Senor, Pearl Zarzinger. Here is our quickest winner, and by a fair bit, around about 29 and 7. Hello Goodbye, 170, 130. So history does repeat. All the winners tonight, boxes 1, 2, 3 and 4. 29 and 73. 29, 73. See what happens here. 3 Zipping Simba at 270. Number 2 King Coda at 350. 1 Restless Teddy 620. I suppose the reason why the wide draws are struggling, I mean the fields are so good, the racing's so competitive, you've got to be a length faster than all the dogs on the inside of you, haven't you, to cross them, and they just haven't been able to do that, the wide drawn dogs tonight. Okay, green light, race 9. Off they go, Zipping Simba away ordinary. Restless Teddy won the jump from King Coda, Arthur Lorien, and just behind those came Zipping Simba as they go into the first turn. Arthur Lorien emerged out of the pack and got away by 3. Dacey's Jet coming after it. Then King Coda, Restless Teddy and Zipping Simba's back and struggling. Then Arabian Mystery, Stay the Night and Frosty Dooley coming to the turn, and Arthur Lorien out by 3. Dacey's Jet and King Coda now start to run on. The front runner is Arthur Lorien getting close to home. Too good. Arthur Lorien by a length and a half. King Coda got second. I'd say Zipping Simba third in front of Stay the Night. Followed there by Dacey's Jet, Restless Teddy, Frosty Dooley and Arabian Mystery. And still no winner from wider than box 4. And good odds, $21.90 and $4.90. I suppose we should have just had back 1, 2, 3 and 4. You'd have finished in front. 4 Arthur Lorien for Des Gilroy up for the Northern Rivers. $21.90 and $4.90. Bayern Zalia Allen in the 1 and the 2. No doubt will dominate the market. The great Glenn Gallen, drawn out wide. You can never undersell him in anything. Righto, in they go. We've got 350 about number 1, Come Closer, the Tatsbet favourite for the last. Ready to go. Race 10. Off now. Come Closer seemed to overreach a little bit and is beaten for pace, and coming across Whirlwind Dexter leads the early charge from Elfiddy Scent and Just Like Sheeds as they go round the first turn. Whirlwind Dexter out by about 4 on Elfiddy Scent, and then came Just Like Sheeds and Little Player got to 4th. They were followed further back then by Arabian McAbdy. Long way back, Bellissimo Bell, Come Closer, and Bahu Bart the last one. But on the turn, look at this one go, Whirlwind Dexter. It's bounded a mile in front, and Whirlwind Dexter will win the last very, very easily. Elfiddy Scent or the fast-finishing Bellissimo Bell for second and third, and I reckon Just Like Sheeds will clock in 4th. Behind them, Come Closer, Babu Bart, Arabian McAbdy, and also Little Player. Well, that's it. No winner from wider than box 4 all night. That's incredible. 3 Whirlwind Dexter, 390 and 150. From a photo between the fast finishing number 5